Secret Agent Stache. Secret Agent Stache. Oh, wearing new disguises on every game he streams. Secret Agent Stache. Secret Agent Stache. Oh, wearing new disguises on every game he streams. Secret Agent Stache. Secret Agent Stache. Oh, wearing new disguises on every game he streams. Secret Agent Stache. Secret Agent Stache. Oh, wearing new disguises on every game he streams.
And welcome back, agents. We are here yet again for another great mission today. I am Secret Agent Stache. We are hanging out here at GIA headquarters, like always, and I got a special mission today. This is a top secret mission, and I had to jump in right away. I had to jump in right away because today we are playing Wildcard. This is a brand new game that is in early production here. You're getting like some of the sneakiest peeks of this game that anyone has ever seen. And today we're even going to take it up one more notch, baby. One more notch, because not only are we going to play Wildcard, but we're going to be playing against our good buddy here, Brycent, in a Wildcard showdown. And we're gonna see who's gonna take this car. I don't know, man. I don't know who's gonna. I think I got this game in the bag, but we'll see, because Brycent is a competitor. We all know this, and I'm excited to have him on the channel. Well, he's gonna be streaming. I'm gonna be streaming, but you're gonna see us playing together. And in addition to that, we actually have the Wildcard team is going to be joining us here today as well, and they're going to talk a little bit about the game here to get started, so we can get a good intro about this game, and you guys can see why this is a very unique game that is going to be incorporating some Web3 elements, but it's essentially your battle arena meets, you know, card game in a way. It sounds like, okay, well, okay, is that my thing? You'll see. If you don't like card games, you'll love this one. You'll love this one. You'll love this one.
What is going on?
Are you here too?
We got we got the team here. We got everybody in. So we got Paul from Wildcard. We got Brycent here in chat as well. What is going on, fellas?
What's up? Stache, you're a bum.
We'll see today, buddy. But you're gonna have to take me down at least once or twice.
Stache was already talking trash a little bit, and I gotta defend Bryce. I gotta defend Stache a little bit because Bryce already has at least one or really more than one game on you. If you guys remember,
I'm
Bryce.
0-1. I've never won a game.
Well, Bryce got to play Dan, who's here on the stream with us as well. Dan's the creative director of the game. He goes by Werepossum. And the last match we had was Bryce versus Dan. Dan wiped the floor with Bryce, but Bryce,
my gosh.
I saw the footage. I saw it. I saw the footage.
Bryce took one game though, and that's pretty good against the director of the game itself. But today we got, as Stache just said, we got Stache versus Bryce. So there's not really an unfair advantage here, except that maybe Bryce played a few more games than Stache.
It's true.
But I think it's
true.
a pretty level.
He's got a little advantage. It's all right. He's got a little advantage.
I come in with a slight advantage. I'll take it.
I'm the underdog. I am the eternal underdog, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. As long as we have a good damn time, shit, I don't care who wins. Shh, I really care who wins. Don't let anybody know.
We completely agree. We're just here for the funs, for the lulz.
All right, Paul. Hey, why don't you jump in? Why don't we jump in and start talking a little bit about this game and tell everybody about what Wildcard is about, and then let's show it off, man. Show it off.
Awesome. Yeah. Okay. Great. Let's switch to my game stream. By the way, I'm Paul. I'm the founder and CEO of the project. I'm here with my wife and co-founder, Katie.
Hello.
And Dan, who is Bear Possum. And Katie is Wild Kate. Dan is Bear Possum.
Hello.
And we would love to meet you in our Discord. So show up. All right. So if you guys want to switch over to my game stream, let me know if you can't see it for some reason. All right. I'm going to log in. I got to say, to start with, just the normal caveats. You guys are seeing as Stache said, super early sneak peek of Wildcard. We have really only shown this to a handful of people, and this is only the second time we've ever done a stream of the game. So this is a pretty special event. It's the first time we've ever had two folks from the public playing against each other in the game on stream. So hopefully everything goes well, but I did want to give the caveat. This is a super early pre-alpha build. Things could go wrong. You're going to see a lot of stuff that's in rough, in development shape, and we're working hard on the game. We've been working on Wildcard for about 4 or 5 years now, actually, and we have a couple more years to go. I think till we get to a final version. But we're in pre-alpha now. The game is playable. We're starting to invite folks from our community to join us and play test the game, and we are rapidly actually increasing that audience on our Discord. So come check us out.
You guys say years to go, but I mean, honestly, even in the state that it's in right now, is better than a lot of games we're seeing in, that are incorporating Web3 tech. So, you guys got a great start.
Stache, don't lie. Don't lie, Stache. It's the best game. It's the best game we've seen so far. Let's be real.
I'm
putting it out there.
We totally buy that, but we like to keep it. We want to set the expectations and then blow everybody away.
Yeah, I like that. I do. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah.
This team comes from. So I met a lot of the people on this team when I was 19 years old. I came out here to Texas to join a company called Ensemble Studios and work on a game called Age of Empires, which I was there for 12 years. That's really where I grew up in the game industry and met all these wonderful people who are still working with me today on these amazing games. And so, we have this amazing blessed history of working on, AAA incredibly successful titles. So our bar is pretty high, and in our eyes, this is still pre-alpha. This is still pretty rough, and we have a ways to go to get to the final polish level. But actually, there's a good segue. So I'm going to show you guys real quick before we jump into the match itself. I want to show you guys the deck builder. So the reason I mention this is with today's stream, we don't have a ton of time, so we can't necessarily show off the full meta, the collectible card aspect of Wildcard, which is really half the whole game, right?
Yeah.
But today we're just going to use pre-built decks, but I'm going to show you what that looks like, so all the folks on the stream can see, kind of what it looks like to build your own deck and get a sense for that. So I'm going to go into this deck interface. We have a pre-built deck we're going to use for today's dev showcase. So I'm going to go into that right now.
Yeah.
So what you guys are going to see here is a set of creatures that are the ones that are currently turned on in this build of Wildcard, this pre-alpha build on the top of the screen. And then on the bottom left of the screen down here is a deck, or I should say the deck that Stache and Bryce are going to be using to play today is the one we're giving them. It's these creatures down here. And so I'm going to kind of just go through the different creatures they're using so you guys kind of get a preview of the teams they're going to be playing with.
And I always use this opportunity to just say you're seeing also creatures in different states of development. So there are some very rough looking creatures, and that's our proxy form. It's the first thing we ever do. We put that proxy in the game to get a sense for how it feels. And then there are actually some creatures that represent a nearer final kind of shipping quality. And they're all mixed and matched here. So that's part of the alpha game.
I like to use these two because they're right next to each other. Chonk, even though he's very beloved amongst the team, is a creature that is very not finished, as you can probably see from the art. Whereas Aloe is closer to finish, although this is actually still at least 2 or 3 iterations behind the latest version that's in our test build right now. So this is still not final production quality, but it's getting closer. And here's another example of a proxy creature. Buffalo doesn't even have any animations really. Versus like if we go down here to the deck, so just going through the different cards, you guys will see things familiar. If you're familiar with games like Hearthstone or Magic the Gathering, it kind of has a similar kind of set of stats. So the first thing we look at is the cost of the card. So that's at the top left there. So I'm starting out here looking at these two low cost cards. These only cost a single mana or power to bring onto the field. They're both kind of the same species or whatever, called these drops. And it's a good moment to talk about how these creatures actually function. So what you're going to see, what Wildcard is it's a game about playing as a champion, running around on a battlefield, summoning creatures to do battle and to take down the opponent's goal. So kind of like a real-time AAA action version of something like Clash Royale or League of Legends, if you guys are familiar with that game, with those games, with collectible card elements from games like Hearthstone and Magic the Gathering. So what that means is that these creatures, you don't control these creatures directly. You summon them, and then they each have their own behaviors and their own AIs. And it really is about the synergy of strategy between the creatures you choose to put in your deck, the champion you choose to play with, and then the way that you control that on the battlefield in real time. Because unlike a game like Magic or Hearthstone that are turn-based, Wildcard is a full real-time action game. So these two creatures,
you got a lot, and you got a lot of things you got to be looking at too. You guys will see here in a second. It's definitely like bam, 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 bam.
That's actually a great call out, because we were telling Stache yesterday when we were like testing a little bit with him, like, we're really throwing you guys into the deep end. Like poor Brycent Stache, because when the game shifts, it's gonna have a tutorial. It's gonna have our favorite is like Nintendo games. They do such a good job of like you look at like Breath of the Wild. It starts off really simple. You're on this island, and it gradually expands until you're like, you've got a whole set of weapons and you're exploring the whole world and whatever. And they just do such a good job of like on-ramping new players. That's our vision for Wildcard. But this build has none of that in it yet. It's like, it just jumps all the way to 11 and like throws all the complexity and everything else, because there is no tutorial, which is actually why I'm doing this initially before Stache and Bryce. I'm kind of like acting as the tutorial for you guys, just explaining things a little bit. But you can imagine that the final game will have a full tutorial in it.
Needs it.
These two creatures right here, they're basic. They're some of the basic creatures. They just basically run at an enemy and explode. Chrono Drop will slow down. If you see on the right side, there's a description. He'll slow down enemies and speed up your allies, whereas Lava Drop will just burst and set opponents on fire. Coming across the deck here, we've got Aloe and Fendor. These two creatures are both kind of defensive creatures. So Aloe's specialty is that she will follow her teammates, as you can see, and she will heal them. She doesn't. I don't think she even attacks at all in this build.
No, she's just a healer for now.
Yeah, she's just a healer, but she's incredibly powerful at that. So if you see a really big, aggressive creature that's backed up by Aloe, I think Bryce realized this in our last games. Like by the third or fourth game, you really got to go after Aloe first. Yeah, because she will just.
Oh, don't remind him. Don't remind him. Come on, guys. Don't. What are you doing here?
And then Fendor, similarly, Fendor puts a shield on creatures, so it's also really good to back up the big creatures. And then now we got Sport. So Sport starts to get into some of the more interesting mechanics, because Sport is very unique in his behavior. He's not very strong. When you summon him, you just get a little Sport, doesn't do a ton of damage, doesn't have a lot of health. But 30 seconds after you spawn him, if he's still alive, he's going to split into 2 Sports. And then 30 seconds after that, you're going to get 4 Sports. So if you can keep him alive, or even better, hide him and try to distract your opponent with other things you're doing, he'll end up with a Sport Swarm on his goal, and that can be a real problem. So we've got Wachi. Wachi is another unique creature. Doesn't actually attack or pursue enemies, just stays where you told him to be, and is a good boy and defends that area. So it's a great creature to summon by your goal. Now we get into some of the more aggressive and also kind of more final production quality creatures in the game. So and this is a good time to talk about factions as well. All of the creatures in Wildcard come from one of the several different factions, which are kind of like the colors in Magic the Gathering, if y'all are familiar with that. So for green, for the faction called Lubbabub, which is where this creature comes from, they're all about strength and growth. And then we have Kronos, which is the other kind of signature creature in the game right now. She is a ranged damage unit, and her special ability is wherever you summon her, she actually drops in from above instead of coming out of the ground, and does a ton of splash damage where she lands. So it's really important that you think about positionally where your creatures are being summoned, but especially with a creature like Jan's who does area damage when she's actually summoned.
Drop it like it's hot.
Exactly.
Magdalisk is a fast melee unit that does a decent amount of damage and kind of middle of the road, costs 4 mana. We've got Slow Claw, who is a slow moving but heavy hitter, takes a bunch of, can absorb a lot of damage, is a great frontline unit. We've got Lump, who's a good middle of the road unit, doesn't really do a lot of special right now, although in the newer build, he's actually a healing unit. And then this one, the last one I'll talk about today, is Shudakru. This one is unique because when you summon Shudakru, you actually get 5 of them, and they do a ton of damage at range, but they literally just take 1 hit to destroy. So, you know, you'll probably see these summoned, and you'll see a champion run over and immediately start punching them to get rid of them, because if they stay alive, they'll do a bunch of damage, but they're super easy to take out. So the average cost of all my cards, you can see, is shown above. It's 3.25, which is a good average for the 24 cards in my deck. So that's the deck that you guys will be playing with today. I'll jump in and give you a quick tour around the battlefield, and then we'll.
What did you guys buff? I need to know the stats. Something was OP from last time, and something was undervalued.
Yeah, well, so I think it depends on who you're going to play. So like Stache, yesterday you played as Locke, and actually is a good. So we're going to focus on these 2 heroes today. There's a couple more in the build, as you can see, but they're not really at a good state of production readiness. So we're going to focus on Bolgar and Locke. So do you guys know which one you're going to play with yet?
I want to play with Bolgar again since I lost with him last time.
All right.
I'll go Locke.
I'll go Locke. There's a third character too.
So yeah. Then to answer your question, there are strategies that are present with Bolgar and Locke that are unique to each of these, like, that are quite unique to these champions, and mastering those techniques, which I don't think you necessarily fully got to at the end of our matches last time, Bryce, is really key to making the most out of them. So I would say that, I mean, I defer to Dan on this, but I would say that in this build, Bolgar and Locke are pretty well balanced. It's just that Locke
now, what I will say
more...
from my experience is that, you know, I didn't play Bolgar, but playing Locke and then seeing how Bolgar plays, I feel like Locke is definitely probably one of those ones that is a little harder to master, and Bolgar probably is easier to jump in and know, you know, like, because he's the melee guy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, with Locke, you
prefer to run Bolgar since you haven't used him yet?
No, I'm good. We can we'll switch after a couple matches, and we'll go back.
We can switch after game 1.
Sounds good. Yeah. I mean, and I think what you just were saying, Stache, is exactly the point, and actually, it's what we're trying to drive for with the champions. Dan, did you want to? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, no, I just think you're absolutely right. We want a range of champions. We're going to have more than just these 2. And they need to appeal to a lot of different strategies and playing level as well. So Bolgar is more straightforward, and that's simply because he likes getting in the mix. He's a melee fighter, and his ultimate turns him into a giant werebear, which only enhances those abilities and makes him even more dominant on the battlefield for a little while. Whereas, like you said, Locke prefers to hang back. It can be played anyway, right? But you're going to get best returns by hanging back, harassing everyone with your ranged attack, and picking your moments about shaping your hand and picking the crucial moments to slow down everything, give your troops a good bonus to speed, and that is just as swingy as Bolgar turning into the werebear if properly applied. So definitely a more tactical character. The house he's from, Kronos, is all about time manipulation and value over time. And Paul talked about Lubabub, the house of Bolgar, which is more about strength and growth. So yeah, we're aiming for very different, kind of distinguished, different ways of playing all of our champions. They should feel very unique by the time we ship this thing, and really provide a completely different playing experience for those very kind of almost asymmetrical feel for each champion. Like, whoa, I love this one because this one lets me do A, B, or C.
Mm-hmm.
You guys will see the unique ability. So in play today, Bolgar carries this bear around on his shoulder, which is actually a free summon. Unlike the cards, he can actually just toss this guy out on a timer. It doesn't cost any mana at all. And then Locke has a special ability where you'll see him do this. He'll throw up a card in the air and it kind of fades away. And what he's actually doing is he's like milling a card out of his hand and turning it into mana directly, and being able to pull another card directly from his deck. So for those of you familiar with games like Magic, like that's a very powerful ability, and it's unique to Lock. It's not something that the other champions could do. Like to Dan's point, we really want the playing the different champions to feel quite different. And then, of course, there's the element of what you build your deck with and how you synergize those strategies. You guys will see a lot of that happening today because we designed this pre-built deck that we're playing with today to specifically synergize in interesting and different ways with Bulgar and Lock.
Right.
Okay, so
all right, let's jump in. Let's play, man. We've heard enough. Let's go.
So you'll see these guys. They'll pick their abilities up front. Right now, this is eventually going to be something that you do in game, but right now it's up front. I'm going to jump through that real quick and jump into the arena so you guys can see what that looks like, and then we're going to go to the match. Dan, are you also matchmaking right now?
I am searching.
Cool.
There we go.
All right, here we go. So first thing I want to point out is the arena that we're playing in. It's called Frostburn Arena. There's a couple of unique features of it. First thing to point out is that it uses lanes like a game like Clash Royale. So you got 3 lanes. You got one down the middle, the center main lane, and then you have 2 lanes on each side that actually connect underneath. So when I talked about hiding creatures, like that's kind of a strategy is to send creatures down the middle lane and they'll kind of crawl underneath that, and sometimes they'll sneak up on the enemy. Another key feature about Wildcard, and this is really part of the vision, is that we're trying to build a game that's as much fun to watch as it is to play. And Stache was asking me about this yesterday. It's like, what's the Web3 of Wildcard? And the Web3 is every one of those people in the audience that you see when we're doing a full playtest where people are actually tuning in to watch via our Discord, everything else, those are actually all users who have Web3 wallets who are connected into the system and are showing up live as part of the game. And what this does is it means that during a live game, champions, the players, and the fans can all share in the rewards of what's happening. Like, we like to make this analogy of like what happens during a baseball game where like at the end of the game, maybe the player will sign a ball and toss it up into the stands and that becomes a unique collectible. Now imagine in the game of Wildcard, at the end of the match, the champion basically pulls out a t-shirt cannon and fires an NFT up into the audience, which automatically gets airdropped into the wallet of one of those fans who are tuned in via Twitch or Discord. So that's what we're building, and that's a key feature. And so for this game, we're simulating it because this is just a private playtest with Brycent Stache. We have not invited our entire community into this one yet, but that's coming soon, next couple months. So that's what you're seeing here is kind of a simulated audience. And they also control things like the crowd chants, and they can bring giant flags and just other cool things that affect the match. All right, I'm going to jump into the arena itself. So I'm just kind of showing off the controls. I can punch, ground pound, and the most important thing is I can summon creatures. Before I do that, though, just one other thing I wanted to point out about the arena. We each are on our own side. As you can see, we have our goals here. This is my goal. It's protected by these lasers, which will fire when anything is inside this kind of area, this ring here. And the point of the game is to summon creatures, send them across the arena, and destroy your opponent's goal. The other feature to point out is this line here in the middle. So if I'm standing on this side of the line, I can summon a creature. Like I'll go ahead and summon my Shoe Crew right now. Start heading across the field. But as I step on the other side, or as Brycent and Stache, as they cross over, they're off sides and they can no longer summon. So basically the strategy, as you might imagine, is summon a bunch of creatures, spend all your mana like this, and then run across the battlefield in support. And in this case, I'll pop my ultimate ability as well. And you can see we're kind of pushing across the battlefield. The crowd is chanting, and and we're trying to do as much damage as we can to his goal. And he's going to try to stop me and hold me back and summon his own. So yeah, that's the basics of the game. I think that's basically it. Dan, is there anything else you want to cover before we jump out and let these guys play?
No, I think that's it. Other than just to underline something you said, we're designing this game not just as a competitive game to be played,
the game's name is,
but as a game to be watched. And I saw in the comments, people are like, "Hey, are there rewards for watching?" Absolutely. Like we treat our spectators as players, and we're expanding that definition to encompass players and fans. People, like we're trying to build an entire ecosystem around this competitive game, not just focus only on the people.
That's the magic. Like when people ask us that question, why Web3? It's because Web3 gives us the ability to bring those people in the audience who right now are mostly passive spectators and actually make them a part of the experience, not just from the perspective of showing up live in the arena, but also participating in the economics and the rewards that are present during these matches. So that's what we're focused on. You're going to see a lot of really fun stuff. And actually, just real quick, I'll plug it. We've launched our wild paper is what we call it. It's our wild paper light. It's got like markers from the white paper. We launched it on Reddit yesterday. And so you can go read a lot more about the details of how that all works and kind of what our thoughts are on the economics of how Wildcard is going to function in Web3. And we have our first mint coming up really soon. We haven't announced the details of it, but my wife's going to kill me if I say this. But
give us the leak right now, man. Right now, live on the channel. Leak that shit right now.
Never been a better time.
Never been a better time. That's what I thought.
But that news is coming really soon. So. All right, I'll get out of the way.
Town hall on Friday, and then you can.
Yes.
Paul, can you text me the password too to test O2?
Oh yes, it's let me. Oh, sorry.
Send you a message directly.
Whoa, OPSEC guys, OPSEC.
It's a security risk.
I am a security risk.
Hi guys, I tried to get the leak out of him. Sorry.
That was a good try.
I'm gonna ask again. Don't worry. I'm gonna break you down.
Sketch, can you drop the password to Bryce?
Where are you gonna drop it at exactly?
Actually, I can just put it if you're in the Discord channel.
If you could just put in the Discord chat that we're in, that'd be sick.
I will do that right now. There's the password. I'm not sharing my screen. I don't think anybody else can see that.
LFG.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna be quiet now. We're gonna be quiet. I might still comment a little bit on your match, but I'm gonna switch over to the stream so I can watch there. No, I'm quiet. I want to hear you guys go.
Oh man, we're in.
All right,
let's go.
Awesome.
We got our work cut out for us, guys. Stache is a strong competitor, a consummate professional in Web3 gaming. For some reason, I can't hear the game sound, which kind of sucks, but whatever. I'm going to restart my game. I'll be right back.
Yeah. So we're just going through and look at the different abilities here. So, these do affect how it plays. In particular, like if you look at this one right here, one of the main abilities here for this character for Locke is being able to replace the cards in your hand, right? Usually you have to play the card before you get a new one, but you can use the special ability to replace cards. And doing so with this ability, either it's going to speed up time for me or slow down time for nearby enemies, or it conjures a damaging aura, which is kind of nice. I actually might try that one this time.
Yeah, it's a little +1 to the hand milling.
Yeah.
So we're looking at putting those abilities. Right now you're selecting them all up front, but one of our goals is actually to integrate them into the match itself. So that way I can react, Stache, like if you went wide with a certain type of deck, then I could react as a player and be like, oh, I see what he's trying to do. Let me adjust my abilities on the fly to try and counter.
I like being able to pick them up front. I mean, maybe if you added that as an option too, like pick them up front and then be able to adjust them on the fly. Because man, not like there's already a bunch of stuff that we have to take care of while we're playing. You're like, all right, quick, I gotta change my ability too. What button is that? Oh, I don't remember.
That's right. They'll be in pauses, and I think we'll actually have a pick right at the beginning of the game. And then between rounds is I think where we're looking.
That's cool. Yeah, for sure. That definitely.
Yeah. We don't need any more overhead in the game. In fact, we're probably going to reduce the overhead if possible. So,
guys, we're just getting all set up. I'm picking my abilities. I think I had a decent set of abilities last time, but this time we're going to go a little bit harder on those.
Yeah, let's go. I'm ready when you are. Ready? I got that play button.
Oh man.
Got that play button ready. Just ready to smash it.
I see Bryce. He's trying to figure out what he wants his super to do, his ultimate to do. It's a hard choice.
I'm ready. I've just pressed.
Right.
I just pressed it. I'm searching. This is
right,
game 1 of the best of 3 series, guys. We're gonna come out here.
Best of 3.
We'll see.
Let's see it.
Here we go. Match made.
Game time. So and the cool thing too is they kind of let you check things out. Like I like this little thing. You can skip it by pressing H on your keyboard, the only keyboard input. But that's okay. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you for that one.
Well, just answer the question because everybody asks. Wildcard will support mouse and keyboard. Right now it's on controller, but we'll definitely be supporting mouse and keyboard.
Mods, can I get a ban for that guy in the chat? Someone?
PC gamer,
bro. What are my mods doing, man? I'm gonna fire Niam.
You guys are just in skirmish mode right now, but Bryce, you can hit H on your keyboard, and then when you guys are ready, just hit up on your D-pad. The match will start.
All right, you ready for this, Bryce?
1 second. I'm trying to see if I can. All right, there we go. All right, you said hit up on the D-pad. I hit up. Right. There we go.
All right.
Game time, guys. GG. Good luck, have fun. Good luck, have fun. Good luck, have fun.
Ready? Summon.
All right, we're gonna start off Chrono drops, going straight down the middle. Exactly what we want.
Yeah, all right. We got some first blood happening on the center lane, but nothing getting through really. Got to watch you defending against that lung coming up. Yeah, pretty much just trading blows so far.
I see Stache harassing big time with blocks. There's a lot of ranged attacks there. That's smart. That's the way to play them.
That's the way to do it.
Hang back behind your big things and fire away.
I might just made a natural keeper joke. Like, I don't know if you know that. Again, we got the pressure happening on Stache's side of the field. If you guys look at the top of the screen, you'll see that monster. It shows you where to your goals. Good way of keeping track of your goals.
And monster bar is showing, yeah, like a big grouping of creatures right on that shield. You see the shield getting whittled away there on that UI. You kind of see the progress, like how much progress are you making against the goal.
We're trying our best. Stache looks like he's gonna go straight up the middle. We're trying to see if we can hold off on that. Might not be enough.
He held off that push pretty well and took a little bit of shield damage on his ball, so he was right on that. He's got those sports coming up though, sneaking up with not good.
Every time.
Come on, Lord, come on, come on.
Oh, see all the damage is going in. Look at it get Stache down. Stache is gonna go down. Oh, and then it's a wrecking fire on top of the base.
Stache gets the shield taken down.
Oh, a Gorit versus Gorit fight.
Chance.
Oh, and they're still pushing. We're pushing for it, guys. We're pushing for it. We're gonna go for it. See if we can send Gorit. We're gonna send Gorit on a long trek around. Let's send Gorit on a long trek.
No.
We take game number 1, baby.
Man, I'm not getting those cards, man. All I keep getting is the same shit over and over again.
You gotta, another thing you gotta do is you gotta play for the, once your monster slays something out, you gotta like pick up the things on the ground as well. Like that's really important.
Yeah, that's right. Those pickups that come out of every battle are like, they're drops of health and mana, so they can definitely give you more ability to summon cards. All right, round 2. Let's see what happens. I gotta say, if it helps a little bit, Stache, you did better against Bryce for your first game than Bryce did against Sam for his first game.
Oh.
Damn, I wonder what is all this energy?
I just always like moving for the underdog. I don't know. Bryce, I was on your side when you were against the Pets. All right, furious action happening on both sides already. Oh no, Bryce got those spores up the side again, but it's all right. Stache has got a slow claw taking him out. No big deal. got those shooter crews. Those are the worst, but got a Magnalist defending. As you can see, they go down pretty fast.
Oh,
Not a big deal. Nice.
Oh, and he's putting in the work. This love ball is working. It's all starting to work.
Stache, use your super. You got it. Oh, he got KO'd again. Just so you guys, I'm sure you probably already know, KO isn't like a huge penalty. It knocks you out of the match for a few seconds or it can spawn, but it can still make a big difference during the actual match. Yeah, pump that super Stache. It'll slow down his creatures. Pull both bumpers to make it happen on your controller.
Oh, yeah,
all right, now we're on the defense, guys. We got to make some defensive plays. We got to go big on D right here. We got to go really big on defense. And that's sometimes what you got to do. You just got to clear out your base. Slay that thing out. Force Stache back a little bit.
Stache, gotta move back and use that mana. You're at 8. Don't let it sit there like that. There you go. Nice.
We're doing a lot of damage here. We just got to keep that pressure on, making it really difficult for him to get out of his own base right now. Making it incredibly difficult. Oh, we're gonna attack. We're gonna go for the attack. Let's force him out. Let's force him out. Let's force him out. Let's force him out. Oh, we get the kill. Oh, we're going after the base. We're going directly.
Come on, respawn.
We're going directly for it, and we're gonna take game
Yeah.
number 1, baby.
There it is. Roll. Game number 1. Pretty quick.
All right. Game on.
Game on.
We can switch.
Should
You want to swap
restart?
out?
Should loop back in? You guys can just
Yeah.
hit H on your keyboard again. And
No,
ready
we
up
can,
just like
I thought we were gonna switch so he can run Bolgar this
oh
time. And
yeah.
I'll
If you want to switch, yeah, totally. Just quit out. So Alt F4 and relaunch, and just log in with the same accounts and pick your different champions. So,
Oh, you have to
you
actually
can even
close
go
the whole
Bolgar. You can
the
even
whole
go.
client
You
out.
can go Bolgar. Yeah, you can go Bolgar, lock. You guys decide.
Oh, you already switched?
Oh, yeah, I'm
Did
gonna
you-
switch right now.
Oh, okay. Let me exit out the game. Man, that was fun. That was fun.
That was a good show.
GG's, guys. We took game 1. It's a best of 3. If we can close another one out, we'll get the win. Put your predictions in the chat. Do you guys think I can close it out with Locke against CryptoStache, or is he going to be too much to handle in game number 2?
Keep in mind, Bryce has never played Lock before, or if he has, I don't know.
I don't remember. I don't think I played that one. I got to figure out what is it. Well, Bolgar is a lot. I would say he's easier to play because you can just kind of jump in and spam.
Totally. Yeah.
But I'm gonna have to be a little bit smarter.
We'll see how it goes. I think it's interesting because personally, I've always felt Locke is a little more powerful in the hands of like the same player than Bolgar, but
That's just me.
really, yeah.
Laser cannon deals extra damage and has a longer range. Plenty for all your laser deals AoE splash damage. Wow. And your laser smashes treasure chests. I think we'll take the
ignore the
damage and
treasure.
range. Fast forward. Pressing Y replaces a card in your hand, speeds up time. Slow-mo. Pressing Y replaces a card in your hand and slows down nearby enemy. Ooh. Pressing Y replaces a card in hand and conjures a damaging aura.
I didn't like that one. Don't pick that one.
I think I'm gonna go slow motion. I think slow motion.
That's what I used last time, and I think it was way better.
And the last one, RB and LB generates a stronger time field. That time boosts you and your creatures and slows enemy. Oh my god! Generates a time field. Generates a time field that time boosts you and your creatures. Okay. And the last one, revitalize, generates a time field that time boosts you, your creatures. Time slows enemies and replenishes your desk. Why would I? The third one just seems like a more OP version of the first two.
The third one, I think, is an evolution of the second one. I think the second one's just in there because it's an old build. So yeah,
Okay.
you got it right.
All right, I'm ready to rock.
All right, I'm searching. I'm searching. We're back, guys. It's game number 2. Make sure you give me your energy. I don't want to go down to Stache. I want to make it a clean 2-0. We're going to have to play smart here. I want to jump around really quick.
Yeah.
All right. Start.
We're going to have the same thing happen after. So, like, when Bryce played against Dan, he basically was, like, on chat, like 30 minutes later, like, begging for a rematch. I'm coming for revenge, one way or another.
All right, you ready?
Yep. I D-padded. Good luck, have fun. Good luck, have fun. Good luck, have fun.
Go.
Ready? Summon.
Where's my stuff? Oh, there it is. I like that I can fight at a distance with this guy.
Yeah, it's definitely a different feel.
Force him out. Force him out. There you go.
Hey, Stache, I think you're not sharing your game screen yet. I've seen him.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, we're in a tough one here. We gotta be on our P's and Q's. Pour it down.
There it is.
All right. Slow it down a little bit. Take our time here. There we go. All right, we need to get some things on the field.
Stache, I noticed you just used that burr ability. That's always super good. Like, it's basically a free creature that you have when you toss that bear out in the field. Yeah, just looks around.
All right, let's fight up the middle a bit. Fight up the middle. Keep Stache honest. Keep him honest. Gotta keep him honest here. Gotta keep him honest here.
Oh, scores. Take it back. Oh, man. I feel like Dan taught Bryce that strategy in like the last game.
I'm just playing, just trying to play smart.
Now, Stache got the strategy. Keep those creatures distracted and, like, as Golgar, just suck up the damage.
Hands in the pit. Slow down time a little bit. Let's slow down some time. I got nothing but time.
Oh my god, with the lock puns already.
I'm gonna get my own lock phrases going. I've got nothing but time. Oh, we need to get back inside. Fine. Just drop back.
Even up that bush.
Oh, I went right through the... I got stuck in the goal. Whoa. All right.
Oh man.
Oh, he killed himself. I think he's slayed out, boys. I think he's slayed out.
Sorry about that, Bug. Like I said, we got bugs. We still have a free out. Just like some, thank you for finding it.
Oh, we got him. KO. Now we're just
That's it right there.
The shields are down.
That's all we needed. We'll drop back a little bit. I'm not greedy.
At least you took one of your guys down.
My mom always told me getting greedy only leads to pain. See if we get an aloe on the field. Make things a little bit more civilized. And we're just raining down terror on CryptoStache right now. Start setting up some late game action. I like to slow down time. I got nothing but. Oh, he's going low, huh? Gonna have our work cut out for us, huh, big guy?
Smoke attack.
Grabbing those pickups.
We're battling now, Stache.
Hold on to your seats. We're going
All right, let's see if we can get the right combination here. If we're able to get the right combo in.
This one's pretty competitive. I like it.
All right, I've got nothing but time. Hey, bud, what are you doing there? Send Pander on a little bit of an excursion.
Whoa,
See how you like that. All right, guys, let's put this one to bed. Let's put this one to bed, guys. No time to waste.
Enemy score.
Damn, that was close, man. Sudden death.
That was a close one. That was a lot closer.
You know, I gotta say too, you know, there's times where like I'm hitting this summon button and it's just not going.
Ready?
Like I'm spamming that button, man, and it's like I got the mana, I'm on the right side, and it's just like it's not coming out.
We're tracking a bug right now you might be running into. So here's a workaround. If you find that happening, aim or like move around a little bit, because I think what's causing the bug is if we're pointing at another creature like too directly when we summon, sometimes it'll miss it. So just back up a little bit and summon it in more of a clear area.
Actually, in our backlog with things that clean up, because I want it to be basically you pull that trigger, you're throwing a card no matter what, and that means maybe, I don't know, maybe it bounces off a creature, maybe it does something to the creature, maybe it ricochets off a wall. Our goal is to have no dead zones, just summon, and card will figure it out.
Yeah, you're making life hard on me.
Pressure on from the beginning.
I see you down there, little buddy. I gotta sit and wait on you.
You know, it's fine.
Yeah, so like right now I'm spamming it. He's not going.
Is he not?
Well, it did now.
Let's see if we can do a little bit of cleanup. Those are my favorite.
Yeah, you may. Yeah, I was gonna say, Stache, you may want to try rotating the camera like that. That might help.
Right, you might have been too close to the wall and things like that. But anyway, yeah, that's a good call out.
Yeah, it's a good reminder that you guys. This is part of a live playtest. You guys are helping us. We're free alpha. We got a lot of work to do to finish this game.
You got a lot going on here. I'm gonna slow down time a bit. Oh man,
Push, but Stache.
he's gonna think. Oh my God, they're everywhere.
Nice. Oh,
Here he
dang.
comes. Here he comes.
Let's see if we can get some stuff out. Let's slow down time. Hey, bud. Yo, this thing is, oh my God, I am going through it right now. All right, we'll take our time. Just take our time. Let's get back in it. Clean up everything.
Even game, actually, Stache is ahead of Bryce at the moment. Got a little more shield health.
We got to work our way out of this one. It was a tough situation. There we go.
Also, remember,
not
Stache,
too shabby.
keep tossing that. Oh, yeah, you got
Oh shit! I want that kill. Fuck that. Where you going? Come here, bud. How's he not die? Thank you. We'll get a Jan's out. I like Jan's port. Oh my god, look at all this. That should have worked, Waji. I see you looking like garbage from Jimmy Neutron.
Such a good boy.
He always does this. We're not gonna slow down time.
Oh, come on.
He's really just he's going for it on the super. I respect that.
That's a solid strategy, yeah. Once you're aware of clean stuff up and try and get over there.
We're gonna try to make this a little bit smarter.
Especially when he can wipe out a push on your turn, like just really, cost you a ton of mana.
I'll force him to wipe it out.
You guys with the support attempts.
All right. What are we missing here?
I just realized there's a little bit of an advantage to letting the sports multiply because when you kill them, they drop stuff, so you can kind of harvest them.
A well-placed lava drop will take care of them.
Pressure happening on Bryce's side again.
Yeah, I haven't been able to get out of my own way. It's making it difficult on me. Gotta force him back a little bit. I need to play a little bit more attacking. Pick my battles a bit cleaner.
Stache is using it there all the time. Drop that hand right on top of him.
Oh, perfect placement, perfect placement.
Oh, come on.
Oh, go.
Man, I'm looking kind of for a better name. Like, I'm up for ideas, so get a better idea. Maybe just energy.
Let's slow down time a bit. Oh, yeah. Exactly how I like it.
And the shields are down.
Big push though on Stache's side, coming up with the oh, there we go. Shields down. Knock them all away. A bunch of damage.
That's what we needed. Get us back into the game.
Nice. Fantastic comeback by Bryce there. Stache's goal health is gone.
Your fling gates, you can throw cards through those too. You can diversify kind of the area of attack.
Enemies much closer to your opponent's goal.
See if we can clean up a little bit. Got a pressure coming from all angles. He can't stop it all. Oh, score. How cute.
Are they on the goal? Oh boy.
No.
The swarm has arrived.
Stache cleaned him up pretty well, and again, harvesting the pickups.
Only took a few hits.
Slay out. He's got to make him fight. Make him fight with some angles. Keep him on it.
Stache playing close attention to the battlefield, not letting that jam anymore.
We made him preoccupied for a couple minutes. Get him a little preoccupied. All right, guys. I think we got one final push, and we might be able to put this one away.
The confidence.
I got a plan.
All of the shots.
Get a time drop right there. It's a hefty little time sink. Remember, time's the one thing you never get back.
All right, we're gonna start incorporating these into locks.
I feel like there's just like gems of wisdom.
All right, it's time to stop time a little bit. Let's stop time. All right, we're investing too much.
That Fulgar on Stache. Stache coming up.
Stache is like barely alive right now.
I know, he's holding it up though. He's holding it up.
Enemy shields are down!
He's pushed back on like 4 of your waves now.
Did he just clear out Bryce's shield? Nice.
Look at that. While Bryce is busy on that side, Stache has some damage happening on Bryce's side.
Yeah, he's a playmaker. Gotta give him some credit. He's not too bad. Oh my god. And there we have it. Ooh!
I can't believe that, man.
Oh, we played a good one that time, guys.
That was in. Yeah, that was good, man.
Another
that's
sport,
the game,
sport victory.
All right.
Stache, you want to go one more, Stache? One
Yeah,
more
let's
for
go
the
one
people? One more.
Oh, they're in it for another.
In it for another.
Look, man, like, 2 games in, and I'm already getting up to speed. Like
you're getting better every game.
Hey, man. It just
Like I tell people,
when you don't play, when you've only played a game twice, you know, it's like, are you
hard
going to
to
be the
pick it.
best? I don't know, man.
You need time. Yeah, it takes time. I mean, that game lasted a long time, so you were doing
That was a
things
long game.
correctly, in my opinion.
We're actually working on some overtime mechanics right now. Just want to find something that's really interesting, that presents like an opportunity to apply your advantage, but doesn't just hand you the game. So we have some prototypes we're working on right now, in fact.
Yeah,
So you want to stick with the same
over
setup?
Yeah,
You want to stick with the same
champions?
setup? Yeah, same champions.
That's fine.
All right.
Just do it.
Do I need to back out and come back in, or will it start by itself?
No, you guys.
No,
just hit
it's already
H.
ready. We just have to go.
Yeah, hit H and up on your D-pad.
All right. Last one of the night, ladies and gents.
Yep, let's make it good.
Ready?
I need a win here, damn it! I need at least one win.
Dash is learning. He's a learning computer.
Stache with a pretty good hand to start with there. Backing up that flip with the chrono drop, using the jump gates. Oh man.
Oh, you're cute. And the bear? Hey, what are you doing, guy?
Some Wildcard quotes, like you play with the bear, you get the claws or something. I don't know. If Bryce gonna drop the lock quotes.
My timeline seems off. No worries.
Stache gets the first blood on goal on this game.
See if we can clean up a little bit. When I'm not playing with time, I'm a humble farmer.
Like what?
Humble farmer.
What do you mean? I'm farming all these little monster killers. Oh man.
Oh, I like this champion versus champion.
We're in no rush. It's early. We don't need to fight this. Let's take our time and regroup, ladies and gents.
Oh,
Lot of
good
fire.
drop. I've had a lot of drop usage. That was really effective. So a big group like that.
I love when Bryce is like, means retreat.
What do you mean? I'm adept at stopping time.
Good quick defense.
I'll see you later, Dad.
Oh, poor watching.
Oh man, that's not good.
All right, I'll catch you later. Got a flight to catch. You guys see my pocket watch?
And the shields are down.
Okay, my wife is totally tonight.
Okay.
Oh, I'm.
Well, that's what she said.
You guys are hilarious.
Wow. Yeah. There, she's funny. Who wants to play against one of my kids?
All right, guys, we gotta let's get some things off the launcher.
If he gets a few hits in, it really adds up. It's a heavy hitter for sure.
Oh, he's gonna go baseline, huh? All right, all right.
Playing her on that.
Should be able to slow that down. It will stop a little bit of time. My favorite
Put it
backstop.
on that.
You notice the Judy crew flies just across the experimenting a lot with coding language and the strategy of the game.
Oh, what is this guy?
Oh, nice.
Whoa.
Oh, we're gonna kill. Go, 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 go. Push forward, push. How about I stop this time? You don't need it. KO.
Oh, that Goran just hung on and started regenerating.
Hey, where you going, big fella? Hey, stop. Thanks. You were really disrespectful there. All right. It looks like we gotta go to overtime. I feel like once like players have like similar like abilities, the game just gets so close.
That's our hope. I mean, yeah, we're not there yet. This is just pre-alpha, but in terms of balance, we want those to like, feel like they can go any way.
And the mix, remember, is champions plus deck. So you're using the same cards against each other too. So there's going to be a ton of variety in terms of what you even bring.
That's the other thing, and it really can be customized to your strategy. So if you like to play a certain way, you can load your deck with creatures and you're really focused on that specific strategy.
We're chipping away. I got my dogs at it. All right. Let's go back in. I'll see you later, Stache.
Man.
Oh, this one.
Good match. All right, we got possibly the last round. Okay. We might go to 3. We'll see.
What a kind of rough hand to start. We'll run it. We can get a Jans out there early. Interesting, he goes forward. Hey, bud, you're kind of cute. See you later.
He's biding his time, slowing down the Jans.
We'll play that bad boy. Oh, you're kind of strong, huh? Wow. You're very strong.
Yeah. Get out of the way when it's werebears.
All right, so he goes all. All right, we got to regroup. We don't really got the hands to do what I would like. We really need to just regroup, maybe get a Jans out there on the pitch. Get a Jans out there, calm things down a bit. Stache he's been coming in hot every time. So get some Findors out. See if we can kill some stuff. I'm not the pickiest guy in the world. How's the game? The game's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Still not getting what I would like. Don't worry about the low side. Percentage should be good. gotta watch that, man. He's a sneaky guy. All right. Still don't think we have the push I want to go full throttle on that.
Still a few good hits in with that magma wisp. That's not bad. Look at that shoot a crew sneak attack.
Oh, I didn't know they could come up over the side. That's sneaky for sure.
Yep, it's 3 lanes. Left is your fling gate, center, pretty obvious. And you get your right. You're under right.
Alright, let's slow down some time.
Oh my goodness.
Let's slow down some time, ladies and gentlemen.
And the shields are down.
Indeed they are. Oh man, we got something on our end. Wow, that was actually a really good play by you. Coming in hot.
Oh yeah, slow claw too. Do some serious damage.
He's gonna come in hot. We're just gonna throw some stuff out there. Make him force him out of his ult a bit. Save him for the Gorin. Kill this thing. And we'll drop a nice low block. Wow, that thing's kind of strong. Oh, no wonder you're so strong back there. Wow, he's sitting. Oh my God, he's going heavy. Kill the sports, clean up our base a bit. Gotta clean up the base a bit. Gotta clean up the base. All right, guys. Stache is definitely making it hard on us this game.
Yeah, this one's close.
We'll probably be all right though. We just gotta take our time. We gotta slay out. It's all about clearing the base.
I see in the comments someone's asking, hey, when do we get to play? So this playtest actually represents us opening up the game to kind of increasingly wider and wider groups of people. So yeah, it's starting now. We're doing it in a very limited fashion, and we'll be extending that as the game develops. And we'll just do playtest by playtest. So it is beginning, but it's starting real small to begin with.
We're really focused on the people that are in our Discord that have been kind of showing up and contributing to the community and chatting with us there. So first step is in our Discord. That's where we kind of invite our playtesters from. So please join us. And it's in case we're looking for that, it's wildcardgame.com. Find the link to our Discord.
He's just gonna take damage here.
Enemy shields are down.
Wow, that was actually a decent play. He just takes shields off and dips.
So with that, you also could hear the crowd chanting a little bit. That's something that we're integrating into the audience participation. And we want to react to what the spectators and fans are actually doing and represent that in the game live. So that's an exciting thing that we're working on.
Yeah, it'll be like chat on Discord.
There it is.
Here
Let's go.
Oh, come on. All right, that was a close one, man. That was a close one.
That was bad. I could play Stache all night. That was great.
And that's the game.
All right, GG's. You got me.
Always next time. Just make sure you bring your
Always
watch.
next time. Exactly.
How do you like playing Locke versus Bulgur?
I think that they both are powerful in different ways. I would say like the best part, the thing I would try to do with Locke was I was always trying to get the slow claw out with the healing one. I can't remember her name. And then I would try to like see if I could use my ult around it. But lock also gets you out of a lot of bad situations. Like when you're on my goal, I ulted, and like it just slowed your team down so much. I like basically was able to clear them out. So I think they both like have lock is squishy, but if you play it right, you don't need to get too close until you're like trying to farm.
Yeah, the thing that I really like about it is being able to cycle through those cars, because the thing I found with Bulger here, because this is the first time I played him, like it, you know, I'm just kind of at the mercy of whatever I end up getting. That's right. And like I just keep getting dealt like shit cars. I'm like, come on, man, give me something, you know?
Yeah.
And also like in games like Magic,
right? Yeah, and in games like Magic too, you kind of counter that by building your deck in certain ways, right? So maybe you're like, I don't even ever want to get stuck with high cost cards in my hand, so I'm going to go lower that average value and get a bunch of really small stuff that I can always react to.
Yeah, I just, you know, we told Bryce this in the last point. I just can't wait to get to that stage where we're able to like unlock the deck builder for you guys, and you can actually kind of shape your own strategy. Because as we said in the beginning, we're giving you guys these pre-built decks, but I can't wait to see the strategies you come up with once you can go in there and build your own decks.
Yeah, because there were some times where I wanted to play more. I wanted to play like a healing comp as many times as possible, but I had like a couple of like the machine style minions, and I was like, fuck, I can't really. Like I can only discard one card, so it kind of like held up a couple of my my summons a couple of times. So I definitely would be like switching my deck out. But I like the machine comp too, because the way, depending on how you play it, you can get like advantages for sure.
Yeah. No, it's great. I mean, the gameplay is real smooth. Like I said already, you know, this is a game that's super fun to play. As you can see, I mean, super competitive. You know, I want to keep playing. I'm like, damn it, the time just keeps flying by, and that's what happens. You know, as you kind of get better and level up at kind of, you know, managing all the things, because there's a lot of elements to manage. You know, you got to look at what's going on with your hand itself. You got to look at like the little bar at the top to see if there's enemies coming that you don't see. You got to manage the goal, and if anyone's jumping on that goal, you got to make sure that you're looking at your super and when that's ready, and then also your a special ability when that's, you know, when you can get that out too. So yeah, so there's a lot of factors here for sure, but
that's a big focus for us too, is on the UI and the way we present the game. We want to clear up as much noise as possible and let you focus on the critical elements that help you be your competitive best. So playtests like this help us get the data that lets us make it better. So
yeah, I mean, like for instance, like we were talking about this with Stache yesterday, like that little pop-up that shows up when you have enemies on goal. It when we first put it in there, we're like, this is huge, nobody would miss it. And then we do playtests and people are like, wait, I had people on my goal, like what?
Yeah. So, well, like, I mean, what's good too is yeah, no, I mean, I think actually it's not bad. Like you see the little pop up too, and it shows you people going to your goal. Like that to me was like more like, oh man, there's that little pop up. It shows my goal, and then I see people going there. And the sound, you know, the sound is a big thing. So like visual is one thing, right? When you have too much visual going on, but sound cues. Yeah, sound cues are really good, because that's what I definitely tend to cue in.
And you know, I think games like this, they really reach their best when you win or lose, and you feel like, okay, that was on me. Like the game didn't screw me. I didn't miss something because the UI wasn't.
Oh, the game screwed me for sure. Oh, every time I was screwed. I mean, come on, guys.
Anyway, our job is to make it so that even if win or lose, you feel like, okay, I want to come back and try again because that was on me. I'm gonna get better, you know.
Yeah.
And there's still a lot of work we have to do to that, to what Dan was saying, to just make all those UI callouts, the sounds, everything else as clear as possible. That's why we're still in pre-alpha. We got a ways to go, but these playtests are so helpful. I really appreciate you guys.
Oh yeah, my God, this is sick.
The only one that I had a problem with was being able to summon sometimes when, I guess you're right, maybe like you're looking at something or whatever, but it was definitely like, even from a distance, if there was, you know, if I line of sight was some other character, I'm like hitting that trigger, and it's like, it's not going, what? And then, you know, and so yeah, it's just you know,
nailed it. It's a big priority for us.
I'm already learning movement over here.
That's good.
I'm waiting for Possum.
And Bryce, send us the Google Doc that has all the lock quotes in it, so we can just put them in there.
Oh my God.
Love it, guys. I love it.
I got you.
Awesome.
All right, crew. Well, hey, you know, thanks again to the Wildcard team here for letting us stream this game super early before anybody else is really getting to play this and to stream it. I know a lot of you guys in the chat I'm seeing asking, like, how can we get in this? You know, are there whitelist spots? What's going on? You know, right now, everything is just kind of closed, you know, pre-alpha type of stuff. But we do have an NFT drop coming soon, which is what date, guys?
It's coming. We haven't announced the date.
What was the date?
But this
the date was what? I'm sorry. Did you say the date right now, or
he's gonna try and trick me again? It's not gonna happen.
Oh,
but
man.
there
Leave it
are
a stash.
allow list. There are allow list spots open now if you show up on our Discord. So
Discord is the first step. Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
Jump in Discord, guys. Get it and get some wildcard action going on. If you guys need somebody to smash on, I'm a good punching bag apparently. Good punching bag.
for now. Yeah.
Yeah, until you're
By
like
the time
whooping my
you
ass
guys
in a
get to
couple of
actually
weeks.
play against Stache, he's gonna be an expert.
Yep, for sure, man. I'm gonna grind the hell out of this shit for the next couple of weeks. Round 2, let's go.
Awesome.
Cool. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna close it out. Thanks so much. I appreciate you guys. We'll definitely play Wildcard again. Definitely. And big ups to Brycent, man, for coming on and playing against us. That was a lot of fun, man. Win or lose, always a good time when I'm playing with the homies and playing a great game like this. So
Definitely, brother.
wait.
Much love.
Thanks, Stache.
Yep. All right, guys.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
Well, there you have it, guys. That's Wildcard. Damn fun game. Damn it. If I, when I know when you got a fire game when you lose track of time and you're having a good time playing and you're not really thinking about it and it's just all about that competitive, like I want to win. And I'm sad as hell I didn't win at least one match, but I'll get there. I knew Brycent had a little bit of the advantage, which is fine. But definitely going to continue to play some Wildcard there. And if you guys want to get on their Discord and you get some opportunities there to possibly play this game as well. So hopefully we'll see you guys there. And make sure you guys join my Discord. And for all of you agents out there that were watching, man, GG's, Gen X Crypto, and I saw Skypiece, also Agent Skypiece in chat too. So thank you guys for supporting as always. If you guys don't know, you see their name in chat. They're like, they got a mustache by them. They're highlighted here in YouTube. That's part of our really cool agent program that we just started here on YouTube. You guys can go hit that join button. Oh, and there's Santi. I just now saw it. Like Agent Savage Santi is also joining us too. All a part of our secret agent program here. And you can hit the join button here on YouTube to learn a little bit more about that. But it's a great way to support the channel. Plus, you get some fire benefits. These guys get to play some of these closed play tests with me, plus NFT drops and a couple other great things for our live stream game that we play on Thursdays. So make sure you guys look for that. Tomorrow, we're going to be playing The Fabled. This is a brand new game, too, that we've never streamed before. And it's going to be hot, man. I think that if you guys have watched Brycent stream before, I think he played it last week. And I think we're going to have a good time playing that one, too. So look for that tomorrow. Same bat channel, same bat time, or stash time, same stash channel. Yeah. So from all of us here at the Gaming Intelligence Agency, Secret Agent Stache, over and out.
Secret Agent Stache. Secret Agent Stache. Oh, wearing new disguises on every game he streams. Secret Agent Stache. Secret Agent Stache. Oh, wearing new disguises on every game he streams. Secret Agent Stache. Secret Agent Stache. Oh, wearing new disguises on every game he streams. Secret Agent Stache. Secret Agent Stache.